Okay, so this is Gulf Shores, and this is Fort Morgan RV Park that you can see behind me, and this is a really great place. It's probably the perfect place just for me to kind of get things together just before I leave. I've got a bit of work that I've got to do, and they've got really great Wi-Fi here, which means that I can finish off the work projects for my clients in the UK, which will help me to pay the bills. It's quite expensive here in terms of, especially with all the things that we need for the challenge. It's a great place. I've seen an alligator over there. You can see the pelicans, which are like just amazing, and they pretty much sit there all day, then they sort of fly off, catch a fish. They're not very graceful, they just kind of plummet with a big splash into the sea and catch their fish. This is where we've been fishing. This is a fishing spot. It's too early at the moment. When the sun's goes down, this light comes on here, and then the little minnows start to get attracted to the light, and then the bigger ones come in to feed off the minnows, and that's when we start fishing. And they're speckled trout. It's a very beautiful fish, and also quite tasty apparently. Caught a few last night, but they were too small to eat. So yeah, so all's good. I'm sort of thinking about what the route is going to be. Some of you might be surprised to know, but I haven't really planned the route. I haven't really finalised it. I've been sort of thinking about what it is that I'm going to do and where it is that I'm going to go the first couple of weeks. I'm not trying to be Forrest Gump, so as far as I'm concerned, I can do what I like. I can go where I like. It's quite nice to have that freedom. I don't have to stick to Forrest Gump's route. I can do and go where it is, wherever I want to. And part of me is looking at this and thinking, well, why don't I make it easy on myself and kind of set a route whereby I'll see as much of this as possible. It makes the running so much easier when you've got things like this to look forward to at the end of the day. There's a pelican there. I think he might just be, I hope you saw that, but he just dived in and hopefully got his fish. I'm sure he did. And then he's sitting there and sort of eating it. So yeah, when you're kind of in a place like this, it makes that effort every day, whatever it is, so much easier. I sort of think there's a fish just jumped there, look. So they're starting to come in now that the sun's going down. The skies here are just truly wonderful, and the sunsets are equally as wonderful. And here comes a pelican to say hello. The wildlife here is extraordinary. I have to be honest, I didn't really expect it. I thought I would just be heading to Mobile and that would be sort of into a city, but this is only sort of 30 to 40 miles from Mobile, so it's a really good place for me to be, because I'm right on the doorstep. So I can visit Mobile next week and sort of acclimatise, get used to visit a few places and get familiar, and generally stay here. I think it's not it's cheap, so it's $44 per night, and really because we've got the RV, we should be making the most of free places to stay in the RV. However, because it's got the Wi-Fi and it's so lovely, I think that we can afford to do a few nights, possibly every night until I start on the first next Saturday. Anyway, that's it for the update. There's a few other things that I've got to tell you, but but I'll leave those for the time being, and I'll let you see that pelican coming in now.